What's up, everybody? What's up? Let me just turn this up a little bit so I can hear a little bit better. All right. How is everyone doing today? It is 12/13/2018. So December 13th. Honestly, I would have thought that Q4 would be a little stronger than what we're going through right now, but it is what it is right now, and it's not really moving, and there's still blood in the water, blood in the streets. But yeah, I haven't streamed in a while, and I should start streaming a lot more lately. I've just been super busy with Monarch. We are about to enable cryptocurrency payments, and of not only cryptocurrency payments, but also buying and selling Bitcoin and Ethereum right on Monarch. So just like Coinbase, just like Ethereum, but with a caveat. Instead of Coinbase and Gemini and Kraken actually owning your money, we actually have a decentralized solution where you buy cryptocurrency and it goes directly onto your wallet and no one owns it other than you. So of course, if you're not very crypto savvy, make sure you record your seed and things like that. But yeah. I can hear typing. The mic is live. All right. Yeah, my bad. I should have muted the mic. I was just still setting up the stream and stuff. Hopefully you guys can hear me hear me well. Tax loss harvesting and capitulation. Yeah. Honestly, 2019. My own opinion on 2019. It may not even get better. I think 2020 is a real ticket item there. We have the halvening, the Bitcoin halvening. So definitely going to keep looking out for 2020. But 2019 is still up in the air. I'm not going to make any quote unquote bold predictions here. Crypto winter is still existing, but let's cut straight to it and go look at the charts and see what we see here. So as of right now, IOTA, let's give this a refresh real quick. IOTA had a little bit of a pump, but then it came right back down, which isn't too bad. Still staying pretty stable. Waves, for some reason, is exceeding my expectations. Waves is like honestly a really bad UI UX design. I've tried to use it multiple times. It's still real shifty. That's what I'll say. Real shifty. It doesn't really work very well, even if you're going on the exchange of sorts. So I bought into this ICO. I'm actually still broken even here. So it's at 5 cents. So it's at 6 cents now. But I bought it at 5 cents. So this is the ICO I actually bought into. It's probably a scam. They have had 0 releases coming out. It's really sad to see the whole space just scam after scam. I would have liked to see more products, actually usable products, actually coming out. But let's actually look at this IOTA. Why IOTA pumped in the first place? A couple days ago, I guess it was up 17%. But obviously it came right back down. It was at 27 cents and it came right back down. They have a partnership with Audi, but that being said, IOTA is one of those cryptocurrencies where, again, I am not too bullish on, whatsoever. Do you ever think altcoins will ever break away from Bitcoin and Ethereum correlation? In the short term, not at all. Because in order to participate in buying altcoins, there's very little fiat pairings. So don't expect cryptocurrencies or don't expect altcoins to really shine or do anything in the market without a fiat or another pairing. Because right now, in order to buy, for example, say NEO, there isn't many fiat pairings. You buy and sell with Bitcoin and Ethereum, and of course there's some tethered pairings like TUSD and USDT, which is tethered, and True USD. So definitely, I don't see it happening in the short term. All right, let's go over to Bitcoin, guys. Let's look at this market sentiment meter on TradingView. I don't hold this doesn't hold too much water for me, but I like to look at it nevertheless. It's still saying there's a sell off here, but what are you gonna do? Let's go over to BTC, USD, Coinbase, and let's load my chart here. So this is on the weekly here. This purple line I considered pretty strong resistance, but look at that. We're already breaking through it a little bit. Let's actually look at this on the daily, a little bit shorter of a time frame. So we saw that a little bit, and then you know, this was a descending wedge. We would have thought that it would have broken out, but it didn't. It actually made its decision, and actually I don't know why this blue line is here. Delete that. So we would have liked to see some sort of action happening. It's descending wedge, but of course that didn't happen. It actually decided to break down instead of break up. But that is the sad reality of the fact. But I like that this is still ongoing, and we're still kind of teetering across this $3,000 mark. I honestly think that we could get down to 2,800. That's just my opinion. Let's actually go to the logarithmic. So this is a logarithmic chart here, and I'm going to draw an extended line here just to show the logarithmic approach. Tighten that up a little bit. So even logarithmically, we have broken down. So this is an exponential breakdown here. This is we've tested support time and time again. So what do I expect here? I'm actually not expecting anything too bullish here. The chat is hiding the top of the chart. Oh, you're right, guys. My bad. So this is the wedge that we saw. It was actually just a descending triangle instead of actually a wedge. You actually pull this down. But hindsight is always 20/20, guys. This is not an exact science, but we would have liked to see it does play out exactly how we thought it would play out. We knew there was a decision time coming up as soon as it started getting lower and lower highs and the lower and lower lows, but it wasn't really lower and lower lows. We were just honestly just testing that support, testing that $6,000 mark over and over and over again until we actually decided to say, hey, we don't care about $6,000. We care more about the $3,000 because it broke down very quickly and rapidly. Hopefully you guys set your stop losses, because I'm almost like about 70 to 80% fiat right now. I'm still waiting to get back into the market. I actually did buy a little at the $3,600 mark, and of course that didn't play out too well. But of course I'm just dollar cost averaging, buy a little over time. I'm not going to say I'm going to time the market. I'm going to put time in the market. I'm not going to time the market per se. But I would like to see this break down underneath $3,000 before I buy back in with a lot of my remaining fiat here. So I'm still very fiat positive, fiat and tether positive here. So definitely would like to see some more buy action as soon as it gets to 3,000. Even if we're looking at just the straight technicals here, MACD shows no signs of recovery, even though on the daily it is showing quite bullish here. But let's look at this on the weekly. Weekly still headed down, so there is no confirmation on the week on the MACD. RSI is some of the lowest we've ever seen, actually all-time low for the weekly RSI for Coinbase, Bitcoin, USD, which is ridiculous. Stochastic RSI, actually this actually looks pretty positive here. We may be seeing a cross here, but who knows what's going to happen. I definitely think that it may be a good time to buy underneath 3,000. but I may even put in a little buy order just to test the market a little bit. I don't want to miss out on these low prices because it still is 3,200. 3,272 right now is the exact price, and we'll move that chart so the chat doesn't hide. There you go. So it's 3,272 right now. Definitely, you know, just got to keep making sure it plays out. On the weekly, we have that all-time low RSI. On the daily, we had that all-time low RSI, and we would have liked to see a nice little pick back up into the market, but guess what? We didn't. So I definitely think that this is, you know, I wouldn't call this a bullish breakout, even though the MACD does show signs of recovery, but on the stochastic RSI, still showing a downtrend here. And we have that bright red over the last day showing that we are still in this bearish momentum. No sign of the bulls coming back into the market so far. But that's just, again, my opinion. You got to make sure you do your own research. Do not trust anybody on Twitter or YouTube to make financial advice for you. None of us are financial advisors on this channel, and I highly recommend you guys make sure you learn your own technical analysis, see what works with you for you. Again, this is a bear market, guys, so bear in mind that there's money to be made in a bear market, but this isn't like 2017 where it was just like, hey, I could buy anytime I want and I'm just going to keep pumping the price up. Like, look at that, guys. That's just absurd. Just absurd levels of price right now. So in 2017, but now we're coming back down to normalize. I definitely thought we would have at least held 3,600, 3,500, but again, we tested it once, and of course we broke down. The next resistance is 3,600, 35 to 3,600 again, so definitely keep an eye out for the $3,500, $3,600 mark. I definitely think that's another level of resistance, because remember, every time you hit that support, that previous support turns into resistance. That's just the reality of the situation, right? All right, so let's go back. Again, we are constantly chatting in the Moon Lounge, so you could either join the free Advantage group, or just go to cryptoslimic.com/discord1 and you could join the free Discord, or go look at the link below and you're able to join the free Discord. But if you want access to the other rooms, of course there's a paywall. We have a lot of analysts and a lot of great content in there. That's why we have to keep everyone paid and happy, and making sure that the content is best as it can be. And of course, a lot of the free Telegram and Discord groups that lack management. There's just a shit ton of spam, so sorry for the potty mouth there, but yeah, that's basically what we have so far. And you know, I've based on Amal, James, and Jordan's trades, incredible profits that I've made even in this bear market. But again, got to make sure you do your own research and practice yourself. So let's go over to Ethereum, guys, and if you have any questions, I'm reading the chat here. Are you still accumulating, or are you waiting to see some separation from projects or bad projects? I'm still I'm really not into the alts too much. I've almost got stop lossed out of almost everything. I bought back into a little bit of GBT, but I stop lossed out of that a while back ago. So honestly, I'm pretty liquid right now, and that's just the truth, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to say, hey, I've invested in all of these projects. Of course, everyone has bags. I mean, who doesn't have bags in 2018 here? But that's just it, guys. You know, you got to make sure that you're doing your own research and making sure that everything is playing out accordingly. So we have, wow, this is really rough to watch. Ethereum, I didn't think we would break past 100 too bad, but again, we dropped from 200 all the way down to 84 relatively quickly, almost exactly in a month, you know. So that month, this last month has been pretty crazy. But again, maybe Ethereum's is basically plummeting throughout all of its supports. So honestly, Ethereum is on my radar, but I've liquidated a lot of my Ethereum in hopes that I could buy back a little bit lower. So my stop loss was set at 200. So over the last month, I've just been continuously keeping an eye on Ethereum and buying little bit positions. Of course, I bought in at 93 bucks about a week ago, and that hasn't played out too well. But I just bought a little bit just to get back into the game, get back into Ethereum a little bit. And I think Ethereum will have tremendous output once these upgrades actually start happening, sharding, plasma, and of course the move to proof of stake instead of proof of work. Tone says Ethereum is shit. Why is that? You agree? No, Tonebase is he's kind of full of shit, honestly. When it comes to smart contract enabled protocols. Now, if you really listen to what he says, of course he's a veteran in the space, but if you listen to what he says, he's a real big Bitcoin maximalist, a really big Bitcoin maximalist. So what does that mean? That means that essentially means all he believes in is Bitcoin. He doesn't believe any other altcoins should even exist. This is my perception of what he thinks the whole market should be shaped as. But that being said, Bitcoin is slow as shit. It is super slow. I'm talking about molasses slow. It's one of the slowest blockchains on the market right now, but it is still stapled, still the most archaic and most tied to blockchain. And I'm not going to say, hey, I hate on Bitcoin, but again, when it comes to enterprise, industrial ready blockchains and solutions, I just don't think Bitcoin's it. I don't even think Bitcoin is that, the peer-to-peer cash system. I don't believe any of that. No, I believe Bitcoin is a store of value. And, okay, yeah, Satoshi's vision may not be coming to light here, but I don't really care. I honestly don't care at all. I just want to see this whole space grow, and I don't think Bitcoin is the one to do it. Now, if I think Bitcoin is the end-all be-all for smart contract solutions, definitely not that either. But that being said, Bitcoin in general has a lot of updates coming up. Lightning Network obviously very fast, but remember, Lightning Network is not decentralized. So get that out of your head. Lightning Network is meant for smaller transactions. They even recommend not even using big transactions. If I want to put in 500 Bitcoin into Lightning Network, they even recommend not doing that. Why? Because it's a trusted system. It's not decentralized. Anytime you say a trusted system, trustless is decentralized, but trusted system is completely centralized. And of course, they have rootstock. If you type in rootstock or RSK, RSK enables Bitcoin smart contracts, right? But again, that's a pipe dream too. I'm not even. Let's look it up. Rootstock. So RSK is a smart contract peer-to-peer platform built on top of the Bitcoin blockchain. Again, why do that when you could just leverage the Bitcoin blockchain and have a sidechain called Komodo, and Komodo does what Rootstock is doing, but 1,000 times better. And this isn't like, hey, go out and buy Komodo right now. Actually, let's look at Komodo. Where the hell is Komodo right now? Good Lord, 55 cents. That's ridiculous. I'm holding on to a little bit of Komodo as we speak. Talk about bags here. Yeah, I think just Rootstock does it better. ZRX. ZRX, of course, is 0x protocol. It is listed on Coinbase, and it is a DEX in the making. Whew. I mean, honestly, guys, to tell you the truth, unless you're really doing your research on a particular altcoin, my suggestion is to stay with Bitcoin Ethereum, Stellar, and Ripple. That is basically it. Everything else is getting murdered right now. And even if you go into CoinMarketCap, you'll see that's the top four. And I don't want to just say, hey, just go out and buy all willy nilly. Make sure you do your research, guys, because we don't know if if Ripple gets classified as security, it's going to be basically worthless. Honestly, a worthless coin. So make sure you keep an eye out for anything that happens there. Stellar, I'm still pretty bullish on, and I've been accumulating Stellar slowly but steadily. It is an enterprise-ready blockchain solution, so definitely keep an eye out for Stellar as well. Excuse me. And Ripple, Ripple is still still staying remarkably strong, but and Zilliqa has crashed through every single deadline. They haven't really been producing as much as I'd like. Whether or not that's good or bad, Zilliqa, Neo, and Cardano, I'm taking a backseat to this one. But again, Cardano's coming up to that price that it was before that pump. Tron, I wouldn't call Tron worthless. At least they're developing, unlike Cardano, which is just an academic science project at this point. All right. Cryptosomniac's Discord is legit, too legit to quit. Yeah, guys. Go on to cryptosomniac.com/discord1. I'll actually type it on the link, and you guys could join the free lounge for free. /discord1. There you go, guys. All right. So let's keep going through this. Waves has just been doing so fantastic. Let's go take a look at Waves. It's been a while, man. That's been like 2017 since we looked at Waves. Actually, I'd like to see a little bit more market data. Let's go to Waves Bitcoin Bittrex, which has been listed for a while. So wow, obviously we're seeing a drop in the price here, and another buy. Wow, Waves is just doing fantastic. Those Russians, I don't know if it's market makers or it's actually good market sentiment, but I actually am not too bullish on Waves. Let's go take a look at what's happening on Waves. Smart tokens have been released. That's obviously a big hot ticket item. Hard fork decentralized to know what Waves team has achieved over the last year. Sexy features, smart account trading. Maybe I should update my client on Waves and actually go take a look at it, because look at that. Tokenomica, exchange in Malta, security issuance platform, obtaining security trading license. What the hell is a security trading license? That doesn't exist. It's called a broker dealer, but I don't know what a security trading license is. Maybe that's something particular to Malta. Vote and art retweet for good Waves platform. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Waves, but it is pumping hard, guys. That's incredible. Congrats if anyone caught that bottom, because that's a huge increase. Let's take a look at how big of an increase that was. Whew, 195%. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. It doesn't look bad at all. I mean, I think if you are going to stop loss out of it, I would stop loss at 50,000 Satoshis. I actually still have some Waves that's just sitting on my client. I gotta update that client. My Waves wallet client. So definitely keep an eye out for waves here. Hopefully there's actually things going on here. Oh, get loan. Oh, that's pretty cool. Crypto.com. Oh, is that Monaco? Yeah, that's Monaco. Very interesting. You know, I don't think this will ever come to the United States. I don't think they'll ever do issuance here in the United States. These cards, I would have liked to see it. Fuse has one, but I definitely don't think though. If crypto can survive for 2018, we'll do better in 2019. I think we'll do better. I think we'll explode in 2020, and you could quote me on that. But 2019 is still up in the air here. Up in the air. So I definitely definitely just keep an eye out for it, guys. I mean, it's just crazy right now. It's super crazy right now. Let's go back to CoinMarketCap. Let's right now everything's a shitcoin. Honestly, Bitcoin's a shitcoin, Ethereum's a shitcoin. DentaCoin, now that is a mega shitcoin. Okay, don't touch DentaCoin ever. Ever, guys. I refuse. If you buy DentaCoin, just delete me, please. Ridiculous. That's $64,000 in volume. Credo is actually pretty interesting, even though it has $907 in volume. Credo is used in BitBounce. If you've ever seen the email, it's used as BitBounce, pretty much. So interesting use case, but obviously not really being used. Now let's go into the weeds here. Syscoin. I was actually really big on Syscoin, but wow, up 42%. Holy shit. Okay. Hopefully I still have some Syscoin. No, actually I sold it all off. I stop lost a while back, guys. A while back. Do you look at the charts? Let's look at the charts. Yeah. I stopped lost close to, I think it was 50 cents exactly. I could look it up on Bittrex, but is it Bittrex or Poloniex? I don't even remember. Quinta Utility. Wow, Drop Hill. Moneda loyalty points, 7 million in volume. That's actually really nice. And they actually have a use case. I really like that, that they do have a use case. Everybody else is getting wrecked. Bulgaria, don't know anything about that. Veros, don't know anything about that. Timmy Coin, just no. I won't even look over it. One thing I like to do is this. You look at the new coins, Atlas Protocol, look at that. $1 million in 24-hour volumes. Listed 17 days ago. Not too bad. Foam and LRM. What is LRM? God knows what this is. Liquid Regenerative Medicine Coin. Holy crap. What the fuck? Sorry for the cursing, but what is this? Like, what? How are these projects still putting out $300,000 in volume? Match donors and organs created 3D printing. Now, this is so futuristic that, you know, whoever created this cryptocurrency is like living in. Look at these stock photos. Just straight up stock photos. And people bought into this. Crazy. Just straight crazy. Look at that. LRMcoins at gmail.com. Are you kidding me? You don't even have at your own website? At, support at LRMcoin. Thank you. Okay. This is the whole white paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages. Man. Wow. Wow. I'm just really impressed, honestly. Look at it, just stock photo after stock photo. Exchanges, if they get listed on Binance, I literally, it's just a shitcoin exchange if they ever get listed on Binance. Where's it even being traded? Crypto Bridge, Gravix. What the hell is Crypto Bridge? Wow. It's just a shitcoin exchange. Ravencoin's actually pretty interesting. But I would not buy into any of this. I honestly, this just scares the hell out of me. Somehow this is still working. Like, this is all still working without a single use case, without a single product out. It's still working somehow. Ridiculous. They don't help the ecosystem whatsoever. They don't help the space whatsoever. But that being said, hey, if they actually have a dream and they're actually building a product, so be it. I mean, I love it for that reason. But it's just sad. I mean, at Monarch, not only did we get all of our licensing, which costs millions of dollars, we have the only wallet solution that has Bitcoin, Ethereum, ERC20s, Stellar, and Ripple all in one place. And we're able to buy and sell crypto with fiat very shortly, and we're setting up our own invoicing system so businesses can easily onboard and offboard very quickly. So it'll be interesting to see how Monarch plays out and the rest of these coins play out. 2018 has not been a great year, but it is what it is. Let's go look at the Bitcoin dominance, and then we'll call it a night, guys. Join me over on the Discord lounge. I posted earlier, cryptosomnic.com/discord1, and that's the free lounge. Or you could get into the Advantage program using looking up at that banner at cryptosomniac.csa. Cryptosomniac.com/CSA. Dominance is climbing again. Not too bad. I think it'll continue climbing, honestly. And Ethereum staying steady around 10 to 8%, which I like. You see how it steps up? Step up 1, step up 2, step up 3. That's why I'm not really bearish on Ethereum whatsoever. I'm not selling, or I'm not looking to short Ethereum for the long haul. I think Ethereum is still a staple in these markets. So I definitely think you should keep an eye out for Ethereum, especially. It's not a shitcoin. Definitely take a look at Ethereum and keep an eye out for Ethereum, because I still think that it's one of the more promising cryptocurrencies. Honestly, I don't even consider it an altcoin. I think Bitcoin and Ethereum, Ripple and Stellar, are just so ingrained into this space that I honestly don't find it too bad. Look at nulls before you go. before you go, giving me an aneurysm at CryptoSonic. All right, let's look at nulls, and then we'll head out. And guys, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I truly appreciate it, guys. And leave a comment if I missed your comment, or you want to see something that wasn't live. I look through the comments especially, and join our Discord lounge, of course, if you want 24/7 crypto talk instead of just watching YouTubers. And you know, a lot of YouTubers have quit, which I find hilarious. I find hilarious. You know, we started out on this channel when Bitcoin was under 800 bucks. So, you know, we've been around for a very long time. And, you know, we see people come and go, but I find hilarious that people just quit completely, you know, making all their bullshit calls. You know, what we try to do on this channel is we not only look at the news, but we try to find out how that news impacts the price and where we could buy in at a better price. So definitely subscribe to our channel, and I really do appreciate all the support and all the live viewers right now. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Hit the little bell if you want to see us live more. It's just me and Jason right now, you know, and I'll be streaming a lot more. You know, I've just been so busy with Monarch, and you know, actually trying to be a better player in the space instead of Coinbase and Gemini actually owning your funds. We want to make sure that people understand that this is supposed to be decentralized and custodyless. You know, you're supposed to own your own cryptocurrencies, so own your own private keys, making sure that you get all those forks. But yeah, cool. Let's go look at nulls. Nulls up 3.6%. Wow, at 41 cents. Ranked at 139. Adaptable blockchain for enterprise solutions. I'd like to see the blockchain actually be released. Mainnet launching in November, but has it launched? I don't think it's launched, has it? At least I haven't heard anything about it. Huobi Exchange. Yeah, there's nothing really happening there for me. Nothing really piquing my interest too much. Go take a look at nulls. And again, if you do have any questions or anything like that, we have analysts in the Discord lounge, so please go take a look at the Discord and ask your questions there as well. Night or day, we're usually there. Got James in Australia, Amal in New York and Austin, and Jordan in Buffalo, and of course myself, I'm in California, so Los Angeles to be exact. So let's look at this on the daily. So obviously some semblance of a support here at 10,000 Satoshis. Actually doing pretty well. If you look at the wave trend and you look at this MACD cross, it looks like it can continue to rally. But again, these markets are fickle. If Bitcoin starts to drop, you shouldn't expect nulls to keep climbing. I mean, people are just going to start liquidating their assets, their altcoin assets into Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin into fiat. That's essentially how it is. XMR is a good buy too. XMR USD. Let's go take a look at that. Whew. Wow, I cannot believe it's at $41. I mean, I could believe it, but that's just breaking down through all supports. Could it go lower? Probably. As long as Bitcoin keeps dropping, I think Monero will keep dropping as well. Let's go to LTC. I think LTC actually, I think it's going to get below 20, honestly. Well, let's look at that historical support. Let's draw a horizontal line here. Visibility. Yeah, I think it can continue to drop. Again, psychologically, whole numbers are show support and resistance. So, for example, why don't you buy anything? Why doesn't anyone ever market at $20? You ever say, "Hey, this item is $20"? No, no, you never say that. What do you say? You say 19.99. Why? Because 19.99, for some reason in your head, sounds like a better bargain than $20, even though it's just 1 cent difference, right? So psychologically, this plays out in a lot of market and trading sentiment, right? So you get to see uh, a large support and resistance at these whole numbers. Thoughts on Dash? Even though it's used in South America, I'm not a big fan of it. I just am not a big masternode kind of guy. Exactly, 19.99 is a bargain, but $20 for some reason is too expensive, right? You always see this, even in every market in the United States. When you go over to Europe, you see it too, especially in the UK. But what I've noticed in Germany and France, they actually still stick with the whole numbers. Hey, this is $3 instead of, this is $2.99. So remember, whole number psychology still exists and still plays out in the markets. So thank you guys so much for joining me here today. Make sure to join us over on the Discord. It's absolutely free. cryptosonic.com/discord1, or you could join the Advantage and have access to all the rooms at cryptosomniac.com/CSA. So that being said, what happened to Sam? I haven't stayed in tune for months, getting ready to buy me some more Bitcoin. So Sam's taking a little break, just for his health and wellness, but he should be back very shortly, starting out, maybe once a week or whatnot. So should be happening soon. Once Sam comes back, it's kind of like the groundhog. I don't know if you guys ever know what a groundhog is. Hey, let's go look it up. You guys know what a groundhog is? It's crazy. They're just I grew up in Pennsylvania, and they're just all over the place. They're all over the place. They're just like giant rats. They like eat out of your hand, and their little babies get stuck in my parents' pool. So you have to go fish them out. So you have to and they usually stay by the line of the filter so they could actually get out. But they're just stupid animals. But they're like big rats. I have a lot of Snapchats of them chasing and then running away from me, and just big rats. Anyways, in the United States, what a groundhog symbolizes, or what it's famous for, is 12 more weeks of winter, or 12 more weeks of winter if it goes back into its hole. What is that? Yes, follow our channel for all your crypto and groundhog needs. Okay, February 2nd. Alright, February 2nd. When the groundhog is said to come out of its hole at the end of its hibernation. If the animal sees its shadow, if the weather is sunny, it is said to portend 6 more weeks of winter weather. Okay. Anyways, Sam is our groundhog. Okay. Once he returns, maybe that'll be the end of crypto winter. So when Sam returns, bull run starts. You bet your money on it. Go all in when Sam returns. No, I'm just kidding. But that being said, thank you guys so much for joining us or joining me here today. Make sure you join our Discord channel and download the Monarch app. If you haven't downloaded the Monarch app, it is free, and it is you own your own cryptocurrency. So if you leave your money on exchanges, a lot of exchanges have been hacked. Okay, and they're not, even though some haven't been hacked, they're still prone to hack. While as decentralized solutions, or when you own your own private key, you're not susceptible to hacks. And of course, you get all the forks and airdrops that your heart desire. While as if you have Ethereum or Bitcoin on the exchange, you don't get those airdrops, and you don't get those forks. So that being said, thank you guys so much, and please like, subscribe, join our Discord, download the Monarch Wallet app on Google Play and iOS, and peace out, y'all. Take it easy. I will be back tomorrow, so I'll see you guys tomorrow, guys. Peace.